All right, so in my last video we discussed intermittent fasting for weight loss and also how that relates to breakfast and how breakfast skipping can be problematic. So first off, does breakfast jumpstart our metabolism? No. Does it cause us to eat less later? No. Does it suppress our appetite later in the day? No. So then why am I still telling you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Well, what I'm about to reveal to you is what you will probably hear first. I have a background in this field, so I can actually interpret it and really decipher and decode it, so I can translate it and present it to everyone. So, first off, I want to say that breakfast causes us to be more physically active. It's been shown in recent research coming out of University of Bath in UK, Dr. Betts and Dr. Gonzalez, who they just released a brand new spanking study. It's a curveball study. It's really fascinating. Actually find that breakfast actually increases de novo lipogenesis. And I know it's like, oh, that's bad. That means like carbs are getting converted to fat. Well, check this out. Studies have shown that even if you're converting carbs to fats, that's actually an energetic process. That you actually burn. It's like a thermogenic protein. You're burning calories. The body burns calories converting carbs to fats, and it literally is only like it's only like 4 to 5 grams of fat that gets stored from carbs. Even if you're overfed carbs, or if it's more than that, it's like maybe, let's say it's 10 grams, right? That's not a lot. That's not enough to cause an increase in body fat. But here's the kicker. They find that when the fat cells actually store some of the sugar, de novo lipogenesis, it actually improves blood sugar control. You have lower blood sugar response and you have better insulin sensitivity. Wow, cutting edge. Just came out a couple of days ago, that study, okay? So it makes us more physically active when we eat breakfast in the morning. Number 2, as I mentioned, it causes the second meal effect. It primes the pancreas. Now here's the thing. I talked about with Dr. Pandus how he says that melatonin levels rise at night, right? So that interferes because the receptor for melatonin is on the pancreas. And so it's going to interfere with the function of the pancreas for insulin. You have a little bit of a divided attention to task, if you will. Well, guess what? Melatonin levels decline in the morning. What does that mean? That means it's time to eat, right? We're awake, right? So we don't have that insulin resistance factor of melatonin anymore. There's not a divided attention. So if we skip breakfast and we play this, intermittent fasting scorches fat, insulin's low, cortisol's high, we're going to get lean and ripped, 6-pack abs. Well, I've got 6-pack abs and I don't have to show them all the time to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? I use this to help you guys, to separate. That's why I've subtitled my channel Pro Science. You come to me for the pro science. But when we do fasted cardio in the morning, fasted training, we actually up our cortisol levels. We up them. So you're like, oh, I'm going to break down more fat, right? Yeah, the problem is the supply exceeds the demand. The demand is your body's ability to burn the fat that's been mobilized. So there's fat mobilization and there's fat utilization. That creates insulin resistance. Not to mention it also creates CNS fatigue, central nervous system, because you're really driving cortisol levels up, and they probably stay up even when you eat. And not only that, you've still got mobilized free fatty acids circulating in the system. And so when you eat lunch, it's, again, it's population. There are just some people who can probably get away with it, as I mentioned in my white bread video. Exceptions don't make the rules. So we're going to have high levels of free fatty acids while we're eating a late, like a lunch, if you will, skipping breakfast, which creates insulin resistance, which means we're going to pump out more insulin, which is going to tax the pancreas.